So as you know, Johnny Depp's bringing his exhibit a bunch of stuff to Tokyo. I just ran across some details, figured I'd share. This here's from PR Times. Johnny Depp makes his Japanese debut as an artist. The first overseas immersive art exhibit, a bunch of stuff in Tokyo, will be held, and he's also scheduled to visit Japan. All right, interesting. So he didn't have to come personally. He could have sent the exhibit, but he's coming also. So that's pretty good. They say the brand Silk of the Rich becomes the main sponsor, and the CEO put out a statement about Johnny. Let's take a look. Comment from Yuta Miura, CEO of The Rich. We're extremely honored to be the main sponsor of Johnny Depp's first immersive art exhibition overseas. His unique worldview and expressiveness are deeply connected to our company's philosophy of contributing to the beauty of the lives of people all over the world. We look forward to providing many people with a special and moving experience through this exhibition. There you go. I would say Johnny's pretty popular in Japan. I'll get back to that. The exhibition will be held from Friday, November 14th to Wednesday, May 6th. Johnny Depp himself is scheduled to visit Japan in November and appear at events during the event. This will be his first public appearance in Tokyo as an artist, and is expected that he will attract increasing attention from media and fans around the world. Details of the event featuring Johnny Depp will be announced once they're confirmed. All right, well, I mean, wherever Johnny goes, whenever he goes, he is an artist. So I get what they mean as an artist, like selling things, but, just saying. Last time Johnny came to Japan, he was also an artist. And they give some details on it. They say it's a time period of about 30 years of his lifespan, featuring 60 pieces of artwork, personal items, things never taken out of the studio before, and the main point is to make people feel like they visited Johnny's studio. Alright, fair enough. It's not like groundbreaking and mind blowing visiting an art studio, but it's cool. It's kind of nitty and gritty and real. I like it. They say the first exhibition was held in West Chelsea, New York. Also, it was met with great acclaim. Unlike some other people who just call it, things Johnny threw out there and charged too much money for. Like you-know-who fans. He's not forcing anybody. If Johnny charges a price people don't like, and by the way, I think a lot of times the exhibition, the venue make up that price. Johnny doesn't sit there and be like, I want this, I want that. It's basically his agents and, the suits making the prices. But even if Johnny does charge a high price, he's not forcing anyone to pay. It's all up to the fans and the spectators. And this is Silk the Rich, the company mainly supporting Johnny. They give a little self-bio. They seem like, I don't know, some kind of an art company. And I actually asked our neighborhood AI if Johnny was popular in Japan. This actually came up, a bunch of stuff, as evidence that Johnny is. They say his New York exhibition got over 150,000 visitors, which is pretty good actually. They then say he's making a Tokyo Comic Con appearance, but note that getting a signature from Johnny will cost about $500, but they fail to notice, if I could say they, I guess it fails to notice Johnny didn't set that price. But I guess people can still complain at the vendor and the company Johnny's working for, kind of fair enough. They just can't personally blame Johnny. And they also mention high media buzz, which is true. Every time I check the news in Japan, there's some article about Johnny and this exhibition. Well, okay, when I check the art and entertainment news, not just like any news, of course. So that's about it. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you're not subbed here, consider it. If you don't, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.